Sorry, babe.
Sorry guys for the quality. And this isn't water from the faucet. This is filtered water I give my lizards. It's not regular water from the faucet. Because that water has, what's the stuff they put in it, Adrian? Huh?
Lead.
Is it lead?
I think so, right?
I'm not sure. I don't remember what chemicals in the drinking water from the faucet, huh?
Yeah.
But some type of chemical, right?
Yeah, there is.
That's why you have to filter and purify your water, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna give them some crickets. You guys will be able to see them eat today. I just had to give him water. I still have to clean this guy's tank. He does have shit everywhere. But that's how you know he's eating properly, is when they shit all over the tank. And if you guys want to know a trick to cleaning your tank faster, just use a spoon. If you guys have sand for the substrate, just use a spoon. It's easier to pick all that poop up and all the dead cricket body parts and stuff. It's really easy if you get a spoon and sift through the sand and just get the body parts and the poop. See, this guy's name is Big Guy. That's what I named him. And he's a Belgium blood Coral Kakadu. He's visual, translucent. See, he has pure black eyes. That's how you could usually tell if they're translucent, depending on the color of the eyes usually. And of course, the skin, if you can see through, the skin is usually like translucent, so that's one thing you can tell. But sometimes it's not visual translucent, so you usually just have to get the genetics and find out who the mom and dad were to find out the genetics and the genes of your lizard or bearded dragon. But yeah, he's a Belgian blood, Coral Kakadu, translucent leatherback. He's a male. He's almost full size. In like maybe 3 to 4 months he'll be full size. But he's pretty big, don't get me wrong. He's a beast. She's almost full size as well. She'll be full size within like 3 to 4 months. But she's already big. There's my dog outside. He could hear us talking. This is a male. He won't be full size for probably like 8 months. But he's a witblits. Full-blooded witblits. He's not translucent or hypo or anything. And then she's a female 0. She's hypo, as you can tell. If you look at the nails, that's how you're able to tell if they're hypo, if they're clear. But sometimes the nails won't be clear. That means they're not visual hypo. They can still be hypo, but a certain percentage. Yeah, she's a 0 bearded dragon. But look, I'll show you guys. Give him some crickets. I wonder if my roach went on my Madagascar.
Yeah.
I think he passed. He probably died.
He was still in there.
She has long nails. I need to cut her nails, but I don't usually mess with her nails because she's missing some toes. See on that hand, she's missing like a little piece of her toe at the end. So she doesn't have a nail. So I don't like to mess with her feet. Let me go check on my daughter. We're in the lizard room right now. My daughter's asleep. She's good. We're just hanging out in here while she's asleep. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna catch some crickets. Throw some crickets in there. Throw a big guy down there so he could eat. So you guys can see him eat a couple crickets. I already like a dead one. Maybe he's not hungry. I see a couple dead ones. They only leave crickets is when they're not hungry. So hopefully I could get them to eat a couple crickets for you guys. If not, I'm pretty sure I could get Azie to eat a couple crickets. Let's see. Sorry, I couldn't get that. It was a weird, awkward position I was in. Trying to hold the phone, trying to record. Alright, let's see if I can get some better eating footage for you guys. I'll show you guys how I usually clean up the poop real quick. I know it's not a fun topic, cleaning the lizard tank, but this is reality. Having a lizard, it's a responsibility. See? You just usually pick up what's on top, because the little poop pieces, they like to hide with the little pebbles and little rocks. So you practically have to pick up all that stuff to get all the poop. But this is the best way to do it, you guys. Absolutely the best way to do it. See? And then after handling lizards and after cleaning up their tank and stuff, make sure you guys wash your hands, because you do not want to catch salmonella from the lizards. Always make sure you wash your hands, or if you have kids and they have lizards as pets, make sure they wash their hands after holding or playing with them. See, just that little area, look how nice it looks. It takes a lot longer than that, of course. It takes me about 5 minutes to clean up a tank. But it makes my lizards happy, and it makes me happy. And it makes the house smell good when you don't have poop in your lizard tank. So always clean your lizard tank for your lizard's health, because you have to feel bad for the lizard being stuck in a tank with your own poop that stinks. This is practically my daily routine with my lizard room. And I used to breed leopard geckos, and we used to have about 10 leopard geckos at a time. Huh, Azie?
Yeah.
So my lizard room used to be way more filled up than this. We used to have about like 5 tanks, baby tanks, big tanks. I got a lot of my tanks in my closet, and a lot of my lizard leftover supplies in my closet and stuff. But these are all the lizards I ended up keeping, because I stopped breeding leopard geckos. But I have my Zero, my witblits, and my Belgian blood. Those are the lizards I kept out of all my lizards I did have. I even got rid of my red Argentine tegu, because my fiance was pregnant, so I wouldn't have enough time with the big 3-foot lizard running around the house. So you have to do what you have to do, you know, what's best for you and your lizards. You know, if you don't have time for them, don't buy them, that's for sure, because they are living creatures and you do have to make them happy. They are living in a tank for the rest of their life. So the least you could do is spend time with your guys' lizards and take care of them. So always feed your lizards and take care of your lizards, because they didn't ask for you guys to buy them. So let's make sure they all have a couple crickets. Make sure not to throw so many crickets in your guys' tanks, because when your lizards go to bed and they have leftover crickets in their tank, the crickets eat the lizards. Like, they'll eat their skin, eat their toes. So always make sure you don't put too many crickets in your lizard tank during feeding time. Try not to leave any leftover crickets in your tanks, because they're practically like mice. Mice will eat anything practically, and so will crickets. So make sure you don't leave any leftover crickets. Once again, sorry to keep repeating myself, but I see a lot of people doing that, and then they wonder why their lizards are eaten up and missing toes and missing tails and have little nibbles and skin problems because they're not taking care of their lizards and doing what they're supposed to do. And most of it's usually common sense. So it's not rocket science, you guys, you know. That's why every time you guys see me feeding my lizards, they eat right away, because I don't overfeed them. I feed them just enough throughout the day. And I feed my lizards romaine lettuce. They love their romaine lettuce every week. So if you guys are always wondering if lizards do eat fruits and vegetables, yes, they do. They love their fruits and vegetables. So make sure you always try giving them their fruits and vegetables. And some lizards won't eat their fruits and vegetables, so you just got to try little tricks here and there. Try feeding it to them different ways. Try chopping it up. Try just doing different things, hand feeding it, whatever you have to do to get your lizards to eat their vegetables. Because when my lizards don't have their vegetables, especially the romaine lettuce, they kind of freak out. They're used to their romaine lettuce. And I just finished giving them water. My lizards usually don't use their bowls, their water bowls, but I still clean them out, fill them up, and put them in their tanks in case they do want to maybe bathe in their lizard bowls. That's usually what they do with their water bowls. They usually just jump inside of it and bathe in it. Sometimes they'll drink out of it, but mostly they like it when I hand feed them their water with this thing. Usually just put it on this, see how it sprays like that? I'll spray it straight into their mouth. They like it like that. But alright, you guys, that's the lizard room daily routine. So subscribe, like, and comment. I'll be uploading a video probably tonight or tomorrow. All right, peace.